Hi, and welcome to Mormon Facts. When researching the origin of the Book of Mormon, understanding geographical names and descriptions can play an important role. This video reviews the similarities between locations and names found in the Book of Mormon to their real-life counterparts. Joseph Smith was born in Sharon, Vermont, where he lived until he was 12 years old. His family then moved to Palmyra in upstate western New York. There are many striking similarities between towns, landmarks, and geographic locations found in the Book of Mormon, as well as areas of the U.S. that Joseph Smith would have been familiar with at that time. During the War of 1812, a prominent Native American figure became an American legend. His name was Tecumseh. The Book of Mormon tells of a character surprisingly similar named Teancum. Both men were strong warriors, leaders, and fought and won many battles, including battles against strong fortifications. In 1813, Tecumseh was killed in battle, and on the site a city was created named after the warrior leader. Again, the Book of Mormon figure Teancum also had a city named after him. Mormon 4:3 reads, "Now the city Teancum lay in the borders by the seashore." When we compare the current modern-day city of Tecumseh in Ontario, the two cities seem almost identical in their proximity to a narrow neck of land along a shoreline next to a large body of water. At a young age, Joseph Smith became infatuated with the fictional novel stories of Captain Kidd. The books recounted the adventures of Captain Kidd and his buried treasures throughout the islands of the Indian Ocean, as well as rumored treasure off of Long Island, New York. One Palmyra resident recounted that Joseph had spent his time for several years digging for hidden treasures, and especially for pots and iron chests of money supposed to have been buried by Captain Kidd. Around 1697, Captain Kidd spent considerable time in the Indian Ocean, particularly on an island that at the time was called Comora. It is significant to point out that the name of the capital city of Comora Island is Moroni. The name of the islands today now appear as Comoros, but the capital city still appears as Moroni. It was during this time when Joseph Smith was enthralled with Captain Kidd's stories that he suddenly became very interested in a nearby hill that was named by the Smith family as Comora. Between 1820 and 1827, there are many accounts from Palmyra residents that Joseph Smith and his father were digging at the hill looking for treasure and claiming to have experiences with the hill's spirit guardian, later called Moroni. The hill Comora is in of itself a fascinating story, and you can learn more about the topic by watching my other video dedicated to the subject. The comparisons of Tecumseh, Comora, and Moroni are not unique, as there are many examples of location names and character names found in the Book of Mormon that seem slightly changed from their modern-day equivalents. The name Alma is one that all LDS members will be familiar with, both as the name of an individual as well as the name of lands. In the state of New York where Joseph Smith lived, there is an area in the southern border of the state named Alma. Within the state of Pennsylvania, there is both a county and a valley named Lehigh, which would very clearly be in reference to the Book of Mormon prophet Lehi. To quickly name a few more comparisons: Antrim, Antum, Helem, Helem, Jacobsburg, Jacob-Ugoth, Oneida, Oneida, Kiskiminetas, Kishkumen. There are also frequent references in the Book of Mormon to lands and cities lying in the land northward. Many of these cities and lands have similar names that correspond to areas located in modern-day Canada, which Joseph Smith would have considered land northward. The modern-day town of Morianton is in Ontario, Canada, and in Alma 5029 there is an area of land called Morianton, named after the individual, where it reads, "Therefore, Morianton put it into their hearts that they should flee to the land which was northward." Rama, Ontario corresponds to Hill Rama in the Book of Mormon, which is also said to have been in the land northward. While of course we cannot know for sure that the names of real locations and people were used by Joseph Smith during the creation of the Book of Mormon, however, the vast volume of comparisons seem to be more than purely coincidental. This list of comparisons cited in this video is by no means a comprehensive list, but simply some of the more powerful examples. We encourage the viewer to review the sources that we provide below in the comments, as well as research and discover even more comparisons that we did not include in this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like this video if you found it interesting, and please subscribe to get notified of future videos from Mormon Facts.